Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another build and construction video in Azur Lane, and you hear that music? Today we've got the much anticipated Dead or Alive Xtreme Venus Vacation collaboration, live and brimming with bountiful beach beauties. And for those of you in the States, happy Thanksgiving! And while families everywhere are sitting down to feast in a safe and socially distant environment, we're treated to a veritable visual feast in Azur Lane. So as you can see here, the event itself has been dubbed Vacation Lane. Very appropriate, of course. And within that event is going to be a side story, of course. There's going to be a grind event where you're going to be able to accumulate currency and exchange that currency in the exchange shop for a number of goodies, including a copy of Misaki for free. So Misaki is one of the free ships that you are able to get in the event. And alongside her is also Nyotengu. So Nyotengu is one of the free ships as well that you can get just through accumulating certain points throughout the course of the event and exchanging it right here in this banner. So that right there is 2 free guaranteed ships just by grinding the event. Let's go into the banner proper right now. So naturally, this is what we've been waiting for, the limited time rate up banner for the Dead or Alive collaboration. As you can see, Misaki is here. She is, like I said, able to be gotten from the exchange shop, but she's going to be at a lower rate. So let's take a look at the rates themselves, and actually the rarities of the ships. So we've got Marie Rose, Honoka, Kasumi, and Misaki, all SRs on the banner and for the event. All of them have the standard 2% rate, except for Misaki. Like I said, you can grind her and get her from the actual exchange shop. And then as well, you've got Nagisa and Monica, 2 of the elites who are going to be at the standard 2.5% rate. So here we go. I'm excited for this. Obviously the goal is going to be to sweep the banner if we can. I'm a little pensive because my luck in Azur Lane has been a little rocky, but you know what? We just got to kind of duck our heads, plow through, and hope for the best. First up, we got 3 light constructions that we're just going to get through right now. Not really expecting much out of these. We could get a Swift Shore, which would be great, but other than that, not really much we need except maybe some metals. We can get some metals out of it. There's Phoenix, one of the better rares that you can get, especially as a newer player for oil efficiency. Alright, so now we're going to get started. We're going to start with a 10 pull, and we're going to cross our fingers and hope for the best here. Let's finish all. I do not know the build times, and I don't care what the build times are because I'm going to be building anyway and using those quick finishers, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we've got a Bogue to start. Can we start with... We're going to start with Marie Rose, who is one of the better SRs from the event. Definitely very popular in the fan base itself, and she has donned her Player 1 costume from the Dead or Alive series, which is almost this type of goth maid type of outfit. Certainly looks the part, very appropriate. They did a great job on transitioning her into the Azur Lane universe. So, hello. Oh, what am I supposed to call you? Commander? Got it. My name is Marie Rose. Just call me Marie, okay? I'm counting on your support, Commander. So we're starting off with an SR in the very first multi, and I am very, very pleased about that. Let's keep going and hope that that continues. I'm really hoping we get a little bit of luck this time. It's Thanksgiving. We have a lot to be thankful for. Just cut us some slack, and there we go. Oh boy, Monica, one of the Venus Vacation originals. I love her design here. I think she looks incredible. So she is the elite here. I love the bunny outfit that she's got. She has the casino theme in both her regular outfit and the skin that got added that you can purchase separately. But yeah, she's rocking that bustier. She's got the thigh-high stocking encased legs, and again, she's just got legs for days. I think she looks amazing here. I like the little roulette wheel behind her that's kind of embedded or integrated into her rigging. It's just really cool. Overall, I think they did a great job on designing her and adapting her. So, are you the one in charge here? The commander? I'm Monica, the dealer. Well, dealer in training. I know it's sudden, but would you care to gamble with me? The stakes will, of course, be high. Well, when you look that good, the stakes are always high. I am very thrilled to get Monica, so that's 2 down in our first multi, and I am very, very happy about that. Okay, we're getting another elite, but that's going to be Chaser. Obviously not an event elite, but nice to see her nonetheless. And we're getting a Suffolk as well as a Kent. Wouldn't be an event multi without getting a Kent or 2, right? So, and we got 2. So that's awesome. 2 event ships down. That is excellent. Great start, and I'm really hoping we can keep that going. All right, next multi. Straight into another 10. We're not futzing around here. We just gotta get in and get out. Grab our girls and get out of here. So I've been a longtime fan of Dead or Alive. For those of you that aren't familiar with the origins of Dead or Alive, it's a fighting game series that started on the Saturn, and then ended up having a port to the PlayStation 1, actually, way back when. I actually had the PlayStation 1 version, so I've been a fan of the series basically since the beginning. The original Dead or Alive had a quote-unquote guest character, Ryu Hayabusa, who's from obviously the Ninja Gaiden series. It was developed by Tecmo, so they decided to integrate him in, and he's kind of like fully fledged a Dead or Alive character as well, but back then he was a guest. Alright, so we're getting another Monica here, which is another event, the same event Elite. It's a dupe. I can absolutely use that for limit breaking, so I am totally okay with that. Little unfortunate we didn't get a new event ship in this multi. Definitely not as good as the first multi that we had, but getting limit break material is not a bad thing. I'm just hoping that we kind of vary it up in the next multi. Keep the event ships coming, but vary them a little bit. Not the Portlands and the Norfolks. We don't want those. Or Lexington, and we don't want the non-event elites, please. If we can avoid those, that would be great. Getting more Norfolks and more Portlands. Oh no. I'm getting a little nervous because I feel like this happens a lot where we start strong and then it starts going real dry real fast, and I really don't want that. That's two elites. That's two elites that are non-event elites. Yeah, not happy with this multi at all. That's actually very, very bad. Okay. Let's shake that off. Go into the next multi here. Oh man. Now, as far as the selection is concerned, this was announced as a Venus Vacation collaboration, so there are a few Venus Vacation original characters, like Misaki, like Monica. So I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed, I think, in some of the Dead or Alive selection. I know Ayane is a big one that a lot of people were hoping for. So it is unfortunate. I'm a big fan of Ayane as well. I would have loved to have seen her in the game. I would have loved to have seen Momiji in the game. She is one of my favorites as well. I can't even tell you how many Norfolks and Kents and suffixes I just had to retire. It's nice to get the dock space prompt just to kind of take a break from the pulling, kind of even things. Oh my god, it just got rid of these ships and we're getting more of them. It's like deja vu. Okay, there we go. Yes, perfect. We're getting Honoka, one of my favorites certainly of the relatively newer additions to the series. She was introduced in Dead or Alive 5 alongside Marie Rose. But yeah, I mean, I think she looks amazing here. They gave her sort of a Shrine Maiden motif, and a lot of these skins are actually adapted from actual swimsuits from the Venus Vacation series. So here's Honoka. She looks great. Are you the commander? Oh, perfect. It's nice to meet you. My name is Honoka. I don't know how much I'll be able to help, but let's be friends. So she's super, super friendly. You can see it looks like the temple in the back. That's, again, I don't know if that's attached to her rigging, but again, it's thematically appropriate because she has this Shrine Maiden garb. Obviously, it's a little bit more risque than a traditional Shrine Maiden garb, and very open in the top there, but she rocks it well, and she looks amazing. So let's lock her in. That is 2 of the SRs down, which means at this point we are just missing series hallmark Kasumi. So let's go ahead and go into another 10 pull and hope we can get that Kasumi. She is, again, the OG, the face of the series from the very beginning. She was always kind of the main character. There's another Monica. I will take the Monicas. Definitely some eye candy here. Don't mind getting the Monicas. Alright, that's Akashi. So I don't know if this is a sign or not, but Akashi, I am planning on buying some skins, so if you wouldn't mind cutting me some slack, go in and get the other DOA girls, bring them over here. You know, we can work out a deal. We can work through this together. I'm totally okay. You know, I am a reasonable man. We can make this happen. Let's make a deal work. Let's make a deal work. Work with me, Akashi. Alright, there's a Lexington. There's Suffolk. Pensacola. Ooh, Hermes. Okay. So that was, besides the Monica, which is great, pretty rough for a multi overall. Alright, right back in. We're 100 cubes deep. It's not too bad. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We're still missing one of the elites. We're missing Nagisa, and we're missing one of the SRs. So this is where it's getting a little dire. We don't want the stragglers to really to hurt us here. If we can If we can get them, we don't want them to necessarily hold us hostage on this banner. That's what we want to avoid. This multi's looking a little rough. It's actually looking real rough. Oh my god, Yorktown, what? Oh, Yorktown. One of the first free ships that you get when you start up the game. Wow, that's a terrible, terrible multi. Okay, let's do a 5 pull. Let's slow it down a little bit. I usually like to switch it up a little bit. It doesn't change anything. The rates are the rates, but I just like to... Oh no, it's like the same exact... Okay, there's Honoka. Okay, we're getting an event SR. Honoka, that's a dupe for me. I will totally take it. Use that for limit break fodder. That is great. Okay, and there is Nagisa. Excellent. So this is one of the other Venus Vacation originals, one of the banner-only originals. Misaki is, of course, available on the banner, but she is also grindable. So that's perfect. That means we've gotten all of the Venus Vacation original characters that we want. Nagisa, are you the person who led Misaki to this port? You go by the name Commander? I don't know how you sweet-talked her into it, but you're not fooling me. The moment you do anything strange, you better be on guard. My name? It's Nagisa, you silly dog. Okay. Seems like she doesn't trust us. She's a little bit on the on-edge side of things. Not quite ready to fully recline into the vacation beach mode. But she's also got a Shrine Maiden motif. It's kind of similar to Honoka, a little bit more reserved, I would say. And she has the wand thing there. She's got arcs of electricity that are going across her rigging as well. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, we got Nagisa. That is excellent. That's great. Let's lock her in and keep on going. There's a Hornet. We're actually getting a lot of elites on this banner that aren't event elites. Strangely enough. Strangely enough. All right. So to recap at this point, as far as build-only ships are concerned, we are only missing Kasumi. So we're hoping that Kasumi cooperates with us today. She's definitely one of my favorites. There's Marie Rose, another SR. I'm kind of getting hints of the idol event here. It's making me a little nervous because we're getting SRs. They're not the one that we're missing, and I'm hoping that doesn't continue to be the case today, because that's a scary prospect for me. Now, of course, this is a collaboration, which means that the likelihood of these ships returning is slim to none. So if you want these girls, if you want these ships, go in for them. The smart thing to do, as I always say, is to go in on your dailies, of course. You want to go in on your dailies, and then do 3 a day, because that's what you're going to want to do for your event currency anyway, to do those daily quests. And it maximizes your chances just so that you can splurge at the end of the day if you really do want to, if you decide that you want to go further. And you'll have accumulated those cubes in the process. Now here's London, one of the other... We're getting a lot of these elites. A lot of them. Too many for my tastes. Too many indeed. Okay, there we go, yes! Yes! Okay, whew! I was really scared, I'm not gonna lie. I've been on edge because I've just had a lot of rough luck lately, and Azur Lane has just not been the nicest to me as well, and I'm just... I'm really nervous. So I'm thankful. Today is Thanksgiving, and I am very thankful. Here's Kasumi. I think she looks so good. They adapted her blue and white, so her traditional kunoichi outfit is blue and white, and they sort of adapted it into this naval outfit, which is super cute. I really like it. It's very snug in all the right places. It's got some openings on the side of her chest area as well, and it's got the flowing pleated skirt, got the thigh highs. I think it just captures Kasumi and adapts it into a ship girl, and I think they did a great job. Naturally, her rigging has some blades on it and katanas off to the side, maybe a wakizashi in the back. I'm not entirely sure, but I think she looks fantastic. I think they did a wonderful job on her. Are you the owner of the port? The commander? Hello, my name is Kasumi. I'll be staying here for the foreseeable future. I hope we can both get along on friendly terms. So Kasumi, always the very polite, prim, and proper one. She's great. You got the sakura petals also just kind of floating off to the side. That's also a very Kasumi thing when she does her Mugen Tenshin and teleports. You have the flower petals flying around, so amazing. I'm thrilled to get her here. Very, very psyched and happy. So let's lock her in. Oh, man. Well, it wasn't like cheap, but at the same time, it wasn't bad, and I was totally willing to spend those cubes in order to get what we got, which is essentially everybody except for Misaki, and Misaki we can get from the grind, and Nyotengu we can get from the actual the accumulation of the points throughout the event as well. So I'll definitely be showing them off once I get them in like a follow-up video towards the middle or end of the event. But yeah, a lot to be thankful for. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Yeah, I'm very happy with this outcome. So at this point, we're going to cut to an overview of the limited skins that dropped with the event. I love them so much. I do want to go over them and show you kind of what my picks are and what my thoughts are on the skins, as well as what I'm going to be picking up. So let's cut right over there to that right now. Now, all of these skins are either drawn from or take inspiration from in-game costumes in Venus Vacation, which is a really great touch, I think. It's nice to see them adapted to Azur Lane by some Azur Lane artists, and it's worth noting, again, that since these are collaboration skins, the likelihood of them returning is slim to none. So if you do want any of these skins, just bear that in mind. Unfortunately, no live 2Ds this time around, continuing the streak of, unfortunately, no live 2D collaboration skins. It's a bit of a bummer, and I think some missed potential there, but there's still a great selection here. So let's go over them one at a time. So first, let's go over the ones that I'm not planning on picking up today that may change in the future. Probably will change in the future, but I'm probably not going to get all of the skins, and there are a couple of them that I'm probably going to pass on. And one of them is Nagisa, partially just because I'm not attached to the character. Nagisa is bringing us blue skies, good vibes. You've got this gorgeous backdrop of water behind her with these sakura petals and little baubles of ocean just spraying up into the foreground. I really like the Shrine Maiden elements of her swimsuit design. It's something that they've put forward a lot in this event, apparently. But she's got the wide cuff sleeves of the transparent coat there, and you have like the red lining, right? That's pervasively used in Shrine Maiden outfits. And it's almost a fun juxtaposition because you have the traditionally more modest Shrine Maiden with, you know, obviously a much more titillating and abbreviated bikini design there, very bold. So she looks like she's ready to create some unforgettable summer memories here. And so if you're a fan of Nagisa, I think they definitely did a great job of bringing her into this universe. And speaking of Venus Vacation originals, we've got Misaki with her golden photo shoot skin. So beautiful lighting and colors here, warm colors in what can really only be described as swimsuit lingerie. I mean, I definitely get the Jav photo shoot vibes from this one. You know, everything from the pose to the lighting, to the ribbons that are strewn along this ornate love seat, and kind of wrapping around some of Misaki as well. She has a little bit of the come hither eyes that you'd expect from a Jav photo shoot as well, right? And it's really cute how she's hugging that pillow. It's actually pretty adorable. I like the giant manju cushion behind her there. And overall, it's just very eye-catching. Again, you've got the warm colors and the splashes of blue on the back. Nice foliage as well. I think the skin looks great. It looks great. And we've got Marie Rose, Devilish Servant Against the Splashing Waves. Now, Marie Rose has one of what is a modified version of her Player 2 outfit in Dead or Alive, and I believe this version of it is actually available in Venus Vacation. It's basically her signature leotard with some frills and a bow, and she has a manju sandwiched between her legs. It looks like she might be waterboarding the little guy with that bottle of water. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe, I guess she is being pretty devilish here in accordance with the namesake. But I know a lot of people harp on. So it was done by Yunsong. I know a lot of people harp on Yunsong's reputation for chesty girls, but I think that undersells Yunsong's overall ability and versatility as an artist. I mean, look at Marie Rose here. The detail and the shading of the skin and the rippling of the swimsuit fabric itself, and then you have the water coming down, the splashing waves. You even have a slight peak of a rainbow as the water is spraying up. I just think that this skin is just very well realized in this piece. It just comes together. I think he did a great job, and fans of Marie Rose, I think you should celebrate. I think that this is definitely a great skin for her. So here's one that I'm definitely going to pick up once we get Nyotengu, but obviously I have to grind the event to get her, so I'm not going to get it today, but I did want to cover it because it is so gorgeous. Scarlet Tinged Hot Spring Vacation. She's taking a dip in this outdoor onsen, it looks like, with the steam kind of creeping up beneath her. And of course, in line with that, she's donned this rather steamy and bold swimwear. You know, the black swimsuit just hugs her curves with straps and fishnets. It's got this overall very racy, fashionable design. The shiny, almost lycra material, it pairs really well with Nyotengu's overall personality. You know, sensual, seductive, mysterious. I think it fits really well. She's flirtatiously tugging at the straps of that garter, which naturally draws your gaze to the smooth contours of her figure. And of course, she's in the water. You've got rivulets of water running down her skin that just further accentuates her alluring bodyline. I definitely am going to pick this one up, without a doubt, but just not today. But it's definitely, I think, worth the gems. Now, as far as what I'll be picking up, we'll be taking a closer examination of these after I pick them up. But here's Springside Mist Kasumi. Let's go ahead and purchase this one right now. Alright, so Springside Mist. I was amazed to see the port had such a scenic place as this. Truly, you can't go without taking this view in. Right, Commander? It definitely is a view. You've got that right, Kasumi. You're dead on. Yeah, this is beautiful. Let's go ahead and put her in this. And we'll set her as a secretary so we can take a closer look as well. On the shore, definitely picking this one up as well. Yeah, we're splurging a bit, guys. We're splurging a bit. Whoa, the sea is so pretty. It's as beautiful as the Venus Islands. I'm so blown away I don't even feel the heat anymore. Yeah, wonderful. Like I said, Yunsong, he knows what he's doing. Let's go ahead and put this on Honoka as well and set her as the secretary. And then finally, I am going to be picking up the Ace of Hearts Monica, so let's grab this one right now. Welcome to Monica's Fantabulous Casino, where you can have your every whim satisfied. Is that a promise? Oh, that doesn't sound very casino manager-y. Okay. Alright, well, as long as she makes good on her promises, I'm definitely feeling Monica's Casino. Yeah, I love this skin. Let's go ahead and put her in this and set her as a secretary as well. So first up, we've got Honoka here, Summer Angel on the shore. Looks like she's just lying back on some bedrock, relaxing in the shallow water. She is tugging playfully on that poor top, which is already struggling to contain her. And the straps of that top just kind of digging very subtly into her soft and supple flesh. You have this gorgeous detail in the shading of her torso, the contours of her toned midriff there, as well as the ample curve of her hips. And the soft, natural yellow color of her swimsuit, I think it complements kind of the delicate colors she has in general, the champagne color of her hair and her eyes. I love the gentle shine and glow of her skin, just slightly glistening from the water. Again, the artist Yunsong has a penchant for beautiful details, and this skin shows an incredible appreciation of Honoka's allure. I'm definitely happy to have picked this one up. She looks fabulous. Now next, of course, is Monica with this playful skin Ace of Hearts, fully repping the casino motif of the Dead or Alive Extreme series. I love the theme of this skin. It looks so good. She's perched atop what looks like this giant dartboard, crossing those lovely long shapely legs. I mean, they took the legginess of her regular outfit and just kind of went further beyond. I just like how dynamic and opulent the skin is. I mean, it feels with the playing cards flying everywhere. You got the champagne bottle next to her for the VIP treatment. You got fat stacks of cash and chips, and you got a delicious looking pizza here with some, looks like tomatoes and maybe some basil, some fresh basil. Got some olives and mushrooms in there maybe. I don't know, maybe some pepperoni too. I don't know, but it looks tasty for sure. You know, it's always time for pizza. And of course, speaking of tasty, I mean, Monica herself has donned this extravagant card dealer cosplay, complete with that cute little top hat. You got little wrist cuffs with hearts on them, and a mini tie plunging down her neckline and pointing directly to that playing card that is nestled comfortably in her ample cleavage. And then you've got the sheer black curtain underneath that kind of parts down the middle with her abdomen and giving this rather tantalizing view of her midriff. I mean, I think this skin is definitely a winner in my book. I am thrilled to get her. Like I said, I don't know anything about the Venus Vacation originals really, but Monica's really captured my heart with this one and her original outfit. I think they look great. And finally, last but certainly not least, we've got Springside Mist Kasumi. Now, Kasumi is always a classic beauty. But she's turning on the heat here with this deceptively lewd ensemble. It's very fitting, I suppose, that kind of the sweet and tame Kasumi appears utterly oblivious to the risque nature of what is really very much a transparent swim attire. Or maybe that's just what she wants us to think. But regardless, she's enjoying a dip in the springs as well. She's just kind of letting her hair down. I do like how two of Kasumi's signature hairstyles are both represented in the game. She has the high ponytail in her default, which I really, really like, and this one features her long chestnut hair just kind of let loose to cascade down her shoulders. The free hair is one that is very popular as well for her, and I think long-standing fans of the series recognize that one right out of the gate. A little bit of the hallmark demure Shrine Maiden motif is here once again, very, very consistently, with the white paired with the deep burgundy lining. She has the bigger sleeves. And, you know, as mentioned, the swimsuit itself, it's already abbreviated and, quite honestly, little more than strips of fabric in certain places. And the brevity of this swimsuit is really only amplified by the fact that she's soaked from her dip in the spring, letting you kind of see right through it in certain places. So she's got her little swimsuit bottoms, just also match the red of the Shrine Maiden lining, which is a nice touch as well. It feels really cohesive. So I'm definitely happy to have picked this one up. You've got poor little Manju over here that's carrying some of, looks like some drinks, maybe some sake. You got another Manju in the back, relaxing, but yeah. Kasumi is definitely one of the visual showstoppers of the event. Definitely thrilled to have her, be able to get her skin as well, and just enjoy it with all of you. So that's going to wrap things up, I think, for today. Let me know in the comments below how you did on your initial polls for the Dead or Alive Xtreme Venus Vacation collaboration. I hope you got everything that you were looking for. And also let me know in the comments below what skins you ended up picking up over the course of today. If you decided to cave and pick up some for some of the originals, or maybe some of the Venus Vacation originals, be curious to know. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Please enjoy your time with your family, whether it's in person or through Zoom or whatever other mechanism you can. And until next time, let's protect those waters.